Before Gen Z had TikTok or Netflix, teenagers in the 1980s were learning about love, rebellion, and identity from the big screen. These weren't just movies, they were survival guides for growing up. So buckle in, because we're counting down the greatest teen movies of the 80s that still hit just as hard today. 10 Risky Business. It all starts with a simple idea, parents out of town, and one very bad decision. Joel, a straight-laced high school student, decides to let loose while his parents are away. But when a night with a call girl named Lana turns into a full-blown disaster, crashed Porsche, stolen furniture, and a house full of sex workers, Joel's future at Princeton is suddenly hanging by a thread. So what does he do? He doubles down and turns his family's home into a one-night brothel to make the money back before his parents return. Risky Business gave us the legendary scene of Tom Cruise dancing in his underwear, but it also showed the pressure of living up to expectations and how one bold decision can change everything. Sometimes you just gotta say, what the hell? 9. Dead Poets Society. Not every teen movie is about parties or prom. Some go straight for the soul. In Dead Poets Society, Robin Williams plays Mr. Keating, a poetry teacher who rips up the rule book at a strict all-boys prep school. Instead of conformity, he teaches freedom. Instead of obedience, he inspires passion. He shows these boys that their voices matter and they don't have to live the lives others planned for them. But when tragedy strikes and the system pushes back, the students have to decide, stay silent or stand for something. This film is a heartbreaker, a soul stirrer, and a timeless reminder to seize the day. Carpe diem. 8 Heathers. Welcome to high school, where popularity can literally kill you. Heathers is a dark, biting satire about Veronica, an intelligent teen stuck inside a toxic friend group of 3 girls named Heather. When Veronica and her new boyfriend JD accidentally kill the queen bee and make it look like suicide, things spiral into chaos. But JD's not done. He's got a bigger plan, and it's deadly. Now Veronica has to stop the monster she helped create before more people die. It's edgy, it's twisted, and it's iconic because in the world of Heathers, popularity isn't just brutal, it's fatal. 7. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Teen fears don't get any deeper than this. In A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, a burned, disfigured killer, doesn't attack you in the real world. He hunts you in your dreams, and if you die in your dream, you die in real life. Nancy and her friends begin dying one by one until she discovers a terrifying secret. Their parents killed Freddy years ago. Now he's back and he's not done. This movie turned sleep into a death sentence and Freddy into a horror icon. It's terrifying, imaginative, and unforgettable. Just remember, don't fall asleep. 6. Say Anything. Sometimes love doesn't come with fireworks. It comes with a boombox. Say Anything follows Lloyd Dobler, your average, awkward, sincere teen who falls in love with Diane Court, the smart and sophisticated valedictorian. Everyone says they don't belong together. Her father disapproves. Her future is already mapped out, but none of that matters to Lloyd. Even after heartbreak, even after rejection, he shows up, holding that stereo over his head, blasting In Your Eyes in one of the most iconic scenes in movie history. It's not about grand gestures. It's about fighting for someone who matters, and Say Anything captures that fight with heart, humor, and honesty. 5. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Teen life, it's messy, and this movie didn't hold back. Fast Times at Ridgemont High gives you the real, unfiltered version of high school in the 80s. Love, sex, rejection, awkward first times, bad advice, pizza deliveries in the middle of class. It's all here. You've got Stacy navigating love and heartbreak. You've got Mike, who talks a big game and can't deliver. And of course, you've got Spicoli, the ultimate stoner surfer icon. This movie didn't glamorize high school, it exposed it. And decades later, it still feels real. Because growing up, it's anything but smooth. 4. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He's not sick, he's just sick of the rules. Ferris Bueller is the teen every kid wanted to be. He fakes an illness, skips school, and takes off on the most legendary day off ever, cruising around Chicago with his girlfriend and his anxious best friend, Cameron. But behind the laughs is a deeper story, one about friendship, fear, and finally taking control of your life. From joy rides in a Ferrari to dancing in a parade, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is pure freedom, and it gave us the greatest life advice of all time. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. 16 candles. Samantha Baker's turning 16, and her entire family forgets. She's being chased by an annoying nerd, and her sister's wedding is completely overshadowing the one day that was supposed to be hers. 16 Candles is full of awkward moments, teen anxiety, and unexpected charm, but underneath the cringe and comedy is a story about feeling invisible and finally being seen. When Jake shows up, birthday cake in hand, and gives her that perfect ending, it's every forgotten teen's fantasy come true. 2. Back to the Future. Great Scott, this isn't just a teen movie. It's a science fiction classic. When Marty McFly accidentally time travels to 1955 in a DeLorean, he messes up the moment his parents were supposed to fall in love and risks erasing his own existence. Now he's got to fix the past, survive high school in the 50s, and get back to the future. Without plutonium, without a clue, and with his mom accidentally crushing on him. With help from the wild-eyed Doc Brown, Marty pulls off a plan so crazy, it just might work. Hoverboards, rock and roll, lightning bolts. Back to the Future is a ride like no other, and in case you forgot, where we're going, we don't need roads. 1. The Breakfast Club. Saturday detention. 5 strangers. One unforgettable day. They're from different worlds. Jock, brain, princess, basket case, rebel. But when they're locked in a room together, something unexpected happens. They talk, they listen, they let their walls down. The Breakfast Club is the ultimate teen movie because it tears down every high school label and shows us the messy, human truth behind them. By the end of the day, they aren't just stereotypes. They're friends. They're allies. They're real. And as that iconic fist pumps into the air, backed by Don't You Forget About Me, we knew this was more than a movie. It was a movement. Because in the end, we're all pretty bizarre. Some of us are just better at hiding it. Whether it was dancing alone in your room or skipping class with your best friends, these films captured what it felt like to grow up in the 80s. Loud, awkward, rebellious, and unforgettable. Which one hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more epic throwbacks. See you next time.